Deep State DOJ tells court it is unable to give Judicial Watch requested Fusion GPS documents due to a glitch. How convenient. By Christina Layla for the GatewayPundit.com. Conservative watchdog group Judicial Watch attended a hearing in federal court this week after the Justice Department failed to respond to a December 12, 2017 FOIA request seeking records on Oppo research firm Fusion GPS. The Justice Department argued that it was unable to produce the requested records due to technical issues. Where else have we heard this before? Judicial Watch is seeking the following from the DOJ. All records and contacts or communications, including but not limited to emails, text messages, and instant chats between DOJ officials in the Attorney General's office and Fusion GPS employee or contractor Nellie Orr. The time frame for the requested records is January 1st, 2015 to the present. On June 14, 2018, Judge Walton ordered the Justice Department, which has been resisting Judicial Watch's FOIA request, to immediately commence its search for responsive records and produce responsive records. Additionally, Judge Walton previously criticized the Justice Department, saying, "I think if it's been almost since December when the initial request was made, more should have been done by now, and it seems to me if you have someone who's going to come into office and they say they're going to be a disruptor, that they should appreciate there's going to be a lot of FOIA requests and therefore should gear up to deal with those requests." So I'm not real sympathetic to the position that you have limited staff and therefore you can't comply with these requests. So I think you're going to have to get some more people. On August 14th, the DOJ wrote a letter to Judicial Watch claiming that searches were conducted up through December of 2017 and no responsive records were located. The DOJ also claims that it has experienced technical issues which may have affected the searches. How convenient. While at this time we have no indication that records responsive to your request will be located, we cannot provide you with a final response to your request until the technical issues are resolved. Office of Information Policy has been working closely with our electronic search support team, to resolve these issues and to rerun searches as appropriate to ensure that no records were missed in the original searches. We anticipate issuing an additional response to you in 1 month. President of Judicial Watch, Tom Fitton, said he's suspicious after the DOJ blamed a glitch, again I should add. The FBI previously blamed a glitch for lost text messages between FBI lovebirds Peter Strzok and Lisa Page. And what happened to them, right? Fired, right? Lisa Page, I think, resigned. But what's the difference? Because of this, they wouldn't have done that otherwise. The DOJ also previously claimed a glitch was to blame for the missing documents related to the Clinton-Lynch Tarmac meeting. You see? Well, this is a glitch. Every time it's a glitch. Let's just take a little bit of a listen because this is almost a 10-minute clip from Tom Fitton. DOJ tells court it ran into a glitch searching for Fusion GPS records. Color me suspicious. Another email gap, you think?
About a hearing, and we had just come back from it. I think it was the day before I did the weekly update. And the hearing was a Freedom of Information Act case that Judicial Watch had filed in the Russiagate scandal, the illicit spying of the Obama gang and the Obama administration on the Trump team. And that involved Clinton DNC funded Fusion GPS, who had hired, among others, Nellie Orr, the wife of Bruce Orr, top official at the Justice Department. There are all sorts of other issues with Fusion GPS, but this Bruce Orr was obviously in a conflicted way working with Fusion GPS while his wife worked for it on a project to destroy President Trump. And he did it in an inappropriate way, and when it was at least publicly announced that that had happened, Bruce Orr was removed from his number 4 slot at the Justice Department and put back to another senior position which he already held, which is, I think, head of organized crime. So we wanted to know, tell us more about Bruce Orr's wife. So give us communications between the Attorney General's office from 2015, 16, and 17 and Bruce Orr's wife. We asked this back in December of last year. We sued. We still don't have the documents. And the government was telling us it will take us 6 months to even begin searching, I think. And by the way, we only want to search for 1 year, 2016. Well, President ran beginning in 2015. We don't know when the Fusion GPS deal began. And obviously it ran into 2017, because that's the time when Bruce Orr was removed. But this Justice Department was playing games.
You think?
So we had a court hearing. And as I told you a few weeks ago, the court hearing went very well because the judge said, no. You're not going to take 6 months. In fact, you're going to begin searching for documents immediately. And within 2 months, I'm going to have a status conference, and the writing was on the wall. You better have those documents to Judicial Watch that you're going to produce to them. And so that was great. And so what I want you to know, though, is that the order that came out, or the transcript of the court hearing, was very illustrative of the frustration the courts have with the lack of transparency by not the Obama Justice Department, but by Jeff Sessions' Justice Department. Judge Walton has repeatedly criticized the Justice Department during the hearing, which took place on June 14th. And I'm going to quote from the transcript of Judge Walton. This is Judge Walton, the federal court judge, who was criticizing the Justice Department. I think if it's been almost since December, when the initial request was made, I need my glasses here, more should have been done by now. And it seems to me, if you have someone who's going to come into office and they say they're going to be a disruptor, referencing President Trump, that they should appreciate there's going to be a lot of FOIA requests and therefore should gear up to deal with those requests. So I'm not real sympathetic to the position that you have limited staff and therefore you can't comply with these requests. So I think you're going to have to get some more people. I mean, FOIA is considered to be very important. I keep getting from the government, from various agencies, that we can't do this, we can't do that, because we don't have the resources. I'm not real sympathetic to that. FOIA is important. Open government is important. And the government has to comply with FOIA in order to make it an open government.
The bottom line is that the DOJ, it's like it's an entity or a government of its own, and they respond the way they want to respond, and they don't listen to anything, because now they're claiming the glitch, right? What's going to happen to them? Nothing. So, you see what I'm saying? They're going to say a glitch. They're going to come out with any excuse. What happened with the Clinton-Lynch Tarmac meeting? Did they show them? Did they show what was necessary to prosecute? No. And that's basically it. If there's nobody, they're not going to be held responsible or put away, put in the slammer for holding back. That's why the DOJ has become a government all in itself. That's why they have no respect for the president or Congress or anybody, because they believe that they are above everything. And that's how it is at this point in time. This needs a good scrubbing from the bottom up. Everything has to be undone. You know, you have to clean it out. And this is a big undertaking, you know what I'm saying? the top people in there, and medium, even medium. You have to know who you're going to get out, because you can't say about everybody. No, everybody's not involved in that. But the head honchos, they believe that, like Sessions, holding back. What happened to Sessions? Nothing. So why should they listen to a judge? The judge orders them to give the paperwork, but they don't listen. So what's happening to them? Nothing. So if nothing happens, why would you give the paperwork? You see what I'm saying? This needs a scrubbing, a real good scrubbing. And I bet you while you're scrubbing, I bet you can come up with the paperwork if they haven't destroyed it, Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.